And we're back here, the last night of the match of the night.
That's how late it is.
Yeah, that's how late it is. We've got just like a handful of like the diehard fans that are left here.
Woo! Shout out to the diehard fans.
It's just us, guys. It's just us tonight. So I'm pumped, but we finally got everything all worked out.
Yep.
We're good to go. We got the Aussies. They're in the booth next to us. Faze Black's already. Faze up. They're throwing up all kinds of gang signs.
I want to know what's going on with the hats.
Sure.
That's what I
don't know what's going on with the hats either. We're going to have to do some due diligence
like, throw me a hat
afterwards.
and I'll grab it and just put it on.
Give me a hat. Send one up.
Oh, well, that was the worst throw I've ever seen.
Possibly the worst throw in the history of MLG.
I feel like my grandma could throw better than that.
I know your grandma could throw.
That's one. Now I want one. Now I feel left out. Did someone just throw a hat and I missed it? Like, I feel...
We're rocking it out. We're going to have fun here for our last stream of the night. Does it not look good?
That's a new fashion look.
I think it looks fabulous. Thank you.
Round of applause if you think it,
Thank you.
Go. They think you look beautiful.
So we're waiting for the domination.
I'm sorry, I can't take you
Can you not take me serious right now?
Oh,
I think I look good. I might have a new profile picture here. All the people that are staying late are heavily being rewarded right now.
Oh, they got the kind of behind the scenes footage.
So Domination Strike Zone, obviously Faze Black's map. What's up, man? What do you think about the Aussies? Do you think the Aussies are going to be able to hang?
Search and destroy. That's all I'm going to say.
Aussie.
When it comes to search and destroy, we saw these guys at Champs.
Right.
And we were just kind of blown away. We were just saying, oh, wow, well, apparently they are very talented individuals.
We can't get into the match.
No, we can't. And so you're wearing a funny hat.
We're gonna awkwardly take this hat off. Set that right there.
Smooth.
And we're gonna try to get back in the match. You can try to get back in it. I have a feeling that it's already going down, judging by the call out. So
the game is live.
We are being hindered by some technical difficulties getting into this match. So instead, we'll just show the good-looking formal for Faze Black while we try to get into it.
Hopefully. Should be able to get in, reset the Xbox.
Look at Sensor always feeling the need to rock the cutoff, the custom-made Faze Black cutoff.
He just likes it. He was doing push-ups
If I was big, I would do that as well.
Really?
But I think I was stronger when I was 17 than I am now at 27.
Huh.
Which is kind of scary, knowing that the 17-year-old version could beat me up today. Real scary. So we're trying to get in here. We'll see what we can do.
All right. Well, I'm gonna reset my Xbox. Hopefully, we can get. Oh, actually, no. Maybe I might sneak in.
I'm gonna try to do.
Maybe. Do you wanna?
And now we've got Puckett, who's coming to our help here. We're gonna do a nice, fresh restart on the system. There we go.
Hey, we got the quad.
It's a tied game. This is gonna have to serve its purpose right now. As we're going to fire these Xboxes back up. I think the hat broke both of them.
I personally blame the hat. That was the issue.
The straw hat got us all.
The straw hat, yeah. That was what it was.
But actually, I'm going to be honest with you. With 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half, the fact that it's practically a tied game does surprise me. Now,
really?
Yeah, because
are you underestimating the Aussies?
Well, I actually remember in the bracket show, I picked the Aussies to win this.
Interestingly, I actually had them.
It was totally against, like, I went with kind of just rolling the dice on gambling. I mean, I truly believe that Faze Black will probably pull it out. But since I was down in Sydney for ACL, I felt a need to support these guys on their journey over here. They're well rested again. They're probably more comfortable on the Australian time playing this late than anything else.
Well,
I know when we talked, they were incredibly jet lagged yesterday.
Yeah, they had 1 hour of sleep, which wasn't the best idea.
I'm pretty sure I can't operate on less than 9.
Right?
I feel like I slumber up a little bit.
So, these guys,
young bucks, man, I don't know how they do it.
Hardly any sleep whatsoever. As my Xbox now restarted, I'm going to try and join the game once again. Look at that scoreboard, 49-59.
We're on the most realist struggle. So they are down by 11 points here as Faze Black has been able to kind of get it together. We're going to jump into this domination game, give it one more shot. We've done fresh restarts. Do you believe that restarting fixes 99% of the problems?
I mean, that's why tech support always says, have you tried turning it on
That is what they say.
Every single time. Doesn't matter. Interesting statistic, though, about this Faze team. This is the first time they've ever played on LAN as a team.
Yes, because they have not had Saint.
Yep.
That's right.
Was unable to attend the last event.
Which was Well, that was UGC?
Yeah,
UGC.
So this is the first time you're going to see all 4 of these guys playing.
And they missed X Games. Obviously, we're not able to qualify for X Games, which was kind of a heartbreaker for that squad. I know they definitely wanted to be there. 70-67, though. Close game.
Very, very close game, actually. The Australians doing their best to stay with Faze. Only a couple of points away. 27 seconds left of that first side. As I'm finally in.
Yes!
Woohoo!
We're in the game!
Let's go!
Let's go. Let's get off this real cheesy 4-player split screen and jump right into it. And we're going to jump in the eyes of damage as it is 76-74. The Aussies doing what they can here as they're playing under the Ghost team, so they're only 1 point away. 5 seconds left in the first half here, and they're going to tie this game up.
I mean, we didn't miss a thing. We didn't miss a thing. It's practically,
it's
coming
like
in.
Tied up 78-78. We're just gonna kick it off. 5 minutes.
5 minute game now. 5 minute game. That's what's gonna happen this time. Looking at that scoreboard, Dido 15-9, Saints 16-15. Over on the Australians, Chilean 15-15. So there's some slaying being done. Definitely some slaying.
It seems all pretty evenly distributed across the board here.
Yeah, it does. Who do you want to spectate first?
So Izzy was kind of the player that shocked me the most when I was down at Sydney watching these guys for ACL. So he's a great leader, good guy, all well-spoken, polite gentleman. So let's see what they're able to do. But this Faze Black team, I again, don't want to underestimate the Aussies, but I just feel like the Faze Black team is just a little slow right now. It's their first match, kind of getting things going. Not to say that it's obviously Curse Australia as well, but they're usually pretty scary on this match.
Okay, well,
Formal just killed Dido.
Yeah, he did. Bit of friendly fire really going on. I'm going to stay with Izzy. See if he can try and pick up some kills. He does go down once again. Let's look at damage top of Curse Australia. He's going to have some work to do as he pushes in towards that B site. He's down as well. Chilean jumps around the corner. He goes down. It seems like all the kills are only going for Faze, so let's have a look at their perspective. See if they can, well, I say that and then they all die.
Yeah, rough times for him. Sensor's the only one up for Faze Black as he's waiting for his teammates to spawn in. As we jump on board with Saints, he's going to catch a stun to the face. And you've got Faze Black. They just lost B here. They only have control A. They've got to make some moves here. As Curse Australia, you can tell, have been practicing their spawn game big time.
Yeah,
I mean, predominantly only ever played Pro Mod S&D for a lot of Call of Duty competitive. So them switching over to Respawn just as a country as a whole has been something newer to the Call of Duty experience for them. And again, to be able to go toe-to-toe with some of these top American teams, you've got to be just excellent at your slaying games.
Yeah, and going back to COD Champs, we saw some huge upsets that the Australians there were able to do. They're trying to do something similar at MLG Anaheim. Formal on that B flag does go down. Saints needs to try and pick up this kill. Not going to happen. Izzy with a nice 2-piece and 4 players actually go down. So the Australians,
they look good.
Pretty good right now. It's a lead, admittedly not the biggest lead. Still plenty of time. There was over 3 minutes of game time, and Strike Zone, a map all about those rotations. That's what you have to do. You have to make sure the rotations come in as a team. And right now, it's back and forth action. It really is.
And it looks like Curse Australia is going to take C, so they've got control of both B and C. As now they're going to get some shots. Izzy with a nice kill on Dido. Not able to take out Formals. Formal's going to move in here. 113 to 107. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock here in this game. As Formal's going to try to hold this one down by himself in B. And nobody's contesting right now. You got somebody that's going to be coming in. You can see him on the Oracle. Semtex out. But Faze Black holds it. And Curse Australia, that was 4 down for him. So Faze Black's going to be able to capitalize on this.
We already have Chilean highlighted on that minimap. He's the player that pushed through Pro Shop. Maybe try and make some plays. Actually, he had a play just to his left. Didn't see him at all. His team managing to breach into that B site. Dido picks up 1, picks up 2. Finally, Dens was able to shut him out. But again, very, very close game going into the last 2 minutes now for Wiz. And as it stands, Curse Australia just with that 1 flag, not able to push out. Really are struggling, and the slaying is now starting to come into effect from Faze.
And staying on board here with Formal, as you've got Faze Black, they're going to control both B and A. Formal trying to go for a 3 cap here. And he's holding it down, picks up the kill there on Chilean. And it looks like Faze Black should be able to pull this one out. They do. And that's a 3 cap for now, but Curse Australia picking up A. However, Faze Black, with the last 2 minutes of this game, starting to turn it up a little bit.
They have no one at B, though, so that should actually be a free cap. Unless Formal can try and make some hero plays. All of Curse actually spawning over in that B site. And Faze have managed to just build themselves a little bit of a lead now. which is going to be good for them going into the last 60 seconds. And it all came from a nice little play from Formal on that home flag. Managed to cap it and pick up a couple of kills. Curse desperately trying to break out of that B flag. They do not want to get spawn trapped in the last 60 seconds of this game. They need to try and get out towards A, but meanwhile, Faze, they're pushing in B. Dido's there with Formal as well, and you just kind of get the feeling that, you know, when they cap this, if they get the kills over at C, game is going to be pretty much over.
Yeah, you know, it's been close the whole matchup. But really, we're talking about just the, you know, at the 2-minute marker here is when FaZe Black started to step it up. 46 seconds left, now 19 points. It's going to be pretty difficult. And now you see FaZe Black, they are stepping it up here, making all the slaying, and now they just got another 3 cap. So this is actually, I kind of expected more out of this from the get-go, but they're showing it here now at the end of the game when it matters the most.
Yep. Maybe finally warming up a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I think both teams, but you know, getting a little warm up, it's tough. You know, you gotta take that into account.
Especially playing this late in the day.
Exactly,
as well.
it's late match. 11-16 here on the West Coast at night. All day, people have been around here. You're kind of waiting around to play your match. You get a little cold here. Sensor picks up a nice kill on Chilean. And as the time dwindles down, FaZe Black gonna take game number 1. And they're fired up.
Yeah, and you can see Sensor giving the high fives out. That was a solid performance from them. You know, went into the half tied and then really just pulled away in that second half. And that's, as you said, kind of what we expect to see from FaZe in Respawn when these two go toe-to-toe. But up next, Warhawk Search and Destroy Fwiz. Now, Search and Destroy, I'm sorry if you're a FaZe fan, but that just, I have to give it to the Australians. There's something about the way that they play Search and Destroy which is just so well. It's kind of hard to bet against them, right?
Yeah, I would definitely be surprised if FaZe Black actually pulled out. You know, I think if they pulled out a Search and Destroy, I would be pretty surprised here. But you know, that is Curse Orange's game type, so we'll see how it all goes down. But 3 players with 28 kills for FaZe Black.
Yeah, Dido.
Not too shabby there.
Sensor, you know, you normally expect to see him doing all the objective work. Sometimes his slaying gets kind of overridden, I think.
Yeah, so yeah, that's true. That's true. He's a selfless player. There's no doubt about it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this quick commercial break to bring you game number 2 here at MLG Anaheim.